we're going to go to our first round 1 live match. Kilkai Canada, can you remind me who we're playing? What 2 decks? Mono white.
Mono white, and I believe it was mono green.
It doesn't look like mono green.
No, is it?
We're talking about
Predacious.
Doesn't look like it.
Mono white, and it says Jund Treasures.
Yeah, that looks way better.
Okay.
I love his sleeves. Oh my god, look at his sleeves. That's so cool. And this is table 8. Oh, Jund Treasures. I am such a huge fan of Jund decks.
Mm-hmm.
Huge fan of Jund decks.
Now, is it really Jund, or is it a Gruul with the splash of black?
It looks like Gruul with a splash, but...
Well, we can take a peeky poo. Oh.
Oh my god, Joe.
We're going to have some issues with some predators right there. Yep, you might as well just get in.
Oh, who's on the play? I think it was Mono White, eh?
Yeah, Mono White was on the play.
I didn't switch my screen over. We'll switch it like that. Perfect! So in watching and listening to podcasts from streamers and content creators, Mono White is definitely a very aggressive deck. Their first turn and their third turn apparently are some of the most important turns in the deck, which means that if it has a very rough start or nothing to play on turn 3, which is where they tax their opponent's mana in several ways, then what ends up happening is that the opposing deck has the ability to stabilize, is the word I was looking for.
Ooh. This game could be over real quick.
Well, that's kind of the whole idea, right?
Yeah.
But Predator here is really good because it can block a flyer and make itself indestructible and take out a flyer.
Yep.
And Lunamar Aspirin is such a great card. And the fact that it's white just blows my mind. I'm really scared because in the next set, if there's like a few more really, really strong, powerful white cards, then I could totally see Mono White just taking over.
I can see because it's going to be more of the vampire cleric, so it's going to probably evolve more. Like I guess the black white decks are going to be more. I'm trying to figure out the right words for it there. So, but I think it's going to be a little bit more powerful, more tools to it, the deck. So,
yeah. This is so awesome. I'm so happy that a lot of people are in the Discord sharing their screens. I mean, a lot at once, but hopefully it'll just get better. I really think that, so I was playing, I've been playing a lot of Magic.
Ooh.
I haven't been streaming a lot, but I've been playing a lot of Magic, and I really felt that Is It Lear is a strong deck. Very strong deck.
So, how about that game?
Yeah, game 1 is done. Game 1 is done, and we are going to go to sideboards, and Mono White did exactly what it wanted to. It went wide and tall. And I think that's also really important. So here for the Mono White, what does it want to bring in? I would bring in Fateful Absence.
Fateful Absence, yes.
Just to clear out the indestructible creature.
Not well, because it says destroy.
Oh, right. Good call. I thought it was exile.
No, it's just straight up destroy.
Oh, wow. He's taking his time and thinking about it. I didn't get to see what Jund brought in, but I have to assume he wants to bring in board wipes if he even has it. Let's look at his deck list. Dashboard. A power word kill is something good. I wouldn't bring in check the traps. Blood Chief Thirst is definitely something I would have brought in. I don't think Graveyard Treasure Trespasser is good for this matchup. Neither is Reckless Stormseeker, except it can be an early blocker. And I'm not a big fan of Tangle Trap either, but definitely Power Word Kill and Check the Traps are definitely 6 cards I would bring in. They're all, I mean, it's all, you know, they're just trying to pick off their creatures, but...
And the mono white side, you could probably bring in Borrowed Time.
Ooh, right.
Yeah, so Borrowed Time would be your new, just like get rid of get rid of the predators, because that's their only way they can pump up the predators, give them indestructible.
So, Junda is on the play here, and it looks like they're doing a maul. I really like Mono White's turn. Oh, he went down to 5 cards. That is never a good sign. It looks like we have our openers.
And Mono White has pretty much the turn 1, the turn 2.
The only problem that I see with Mono White is that they have 2 Faceless Havens. So it's going to be hard for them to double spell in a turn.
Mm-hmm.
But they can still curve out turn 1, turn 2, turn 3.
Yep.
Right? Oh, oh wow! Now they can double spell if they wish. I would totally send this guy in and try and attack through that 1/1 because a chariot on turn 3. Holy jumping!
Yep. All it's missing is the Storm Chaser.
Yeah.
So probably go Faithless Haven, say Elite Spellbinder, take a peek.
Which is going to be great because they're going to hit the Predator.
Yep,
that is a great card. Yep.
Which goes to exile.
Just costs 2 more.
Yep, and gets a counter on the 2/2 on the familiar.
That's right. If you're Jun, do you attack with the Chariot on your turn?
I would.
I totally would.
Because you can get yourself another 2/2 and try to build yourself a board up.
Yeah, I would move to attacks here first, allowing my opponent to block incorrectly because then I would have Power Word Kill to destroy if he tried to double block me to kill the Chariot. Now, if I'm on the mono white side here, because I have open mana, I would totally triple block.
Triple block and then let Power Word Kill decide everything.
Yeah, you cannot, as the mono white player, assume that he does not have a removal spell.
This is going to be a 2-for-1 right here.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because if he had triple blocked, he would guarantee getting the Chariot off the table, allowing him to try and go back underneath his opponent. Yeah. See, now he's got no cards in hand. So if it was different if he had no cards in hand. But I think that was a mistake.
But you know what else is a mistake? Knowing that they have this fateful absence.
Yeah.
So now before attacks, if they crew the Chariot, you can faithful. They can investigate, but the problem is that's going to give them something for the Predator.
Oh, another Power Word Kill off the top.
All right.
So Chariot's going to go down here, which makes total sense. Now, how do you block this, is what I want to know. Because you would basically be trading creatures for creatures.
Yes. I would say you would just let it... You're still early on. You're not really threatening too much.
Mm-hmm. I think that's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's always funny in the games of Magic. I find right after turn one,
Ooh.
you immediately become the aggressor or the blocker.
All right. So, do you portable hole?
Yeah, well, what are
Do
you
you
portable holding?
the innkeeper?
Mm, I mean, I guess so.
Because that's the innkeeper's getting you life.
Yeah. Yep.
You can will and attack him for 3.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a very good move.
Yep.
And now he's got all his mana here. Oh, he's not. I thought he was going to keep Shatter Skull, but he's using it to clear the entire way out.
Yep.
See, I would have kept it and tried to play Predator on the next turn.
But now you can double spell, play Raptor, play Aspirant, put a counter on Raptor, and it's on blocking duty, and it has first strike too. And if they had another power word kill, you power word kill the Raptor.
Mm-hmm. What does he go for? Aspirant or the Flyer?
You go for the Flyer.
Why?
Because it has first strike.
Yeah, but like as soon as you play the Predator, it can the Predator can block it. Aspirant can go very tall.
Yes.
Do you try and force through creature land? Face the save in here?
I think you just say go.
Yeah, I think so too.
You just say go, and then you just have Faithless Haven as a blocker. You gain the life. You can grow the Predator. Ooh, that's not what you want in an aggro deck. Is to be drawing a lot of real estate right here.
I agree. I mean, you're definitely looking for answers and stuff, but you have 2 Faceless Havens, so I mean, the more lands you have, the better it is for you to just activate them. Man, Power Will Kill here, it's been the difference in this game.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And the fact that he's, this Predator is going to go untouched. Oh.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do, so.
Remember what I said, turn 1 and turn 3 are some of the most important turns for mono white. And it doesn't look like they have what it takes to match what Jund is doing. I love Jund. I love the colors so much.
I think they want to keep this planes in hand, so they can try to bluff, say, a Fateful Absence.
But is it worth it? Like, I mean, if you want to activate your Faceless Haven, aren't you putting yourself at a disadvantage here? This Shatter Skull smashing is just
gonna be backbreaking.
Oh,
yep.
That's the game right there.
Yeah, because they can activate Faithless Haven, but they can only block one thing, and they get attacked. Yeah, it's
Mono White is throwing in the channel for game number 2 here. So back to the drawing board. I think I was right. That's exactly what they boarded in, was the 4 Power Will Kills and the 2 Blood Chiefsters.
Yep.
And it doesn't look like he's not changing anything.
Nope, I wouldn't, because it's just more, that's what you want, is you want 1-for-1 removal.
Mm-hmm.
For mono white side, yes, like definitely could see portable holes is probably what we want to have a little bit more of.
You think so? I mean, it's only 2 converted 2 mana cost 2 or less. So like, there's very few things that it'll hit. At least important things.
And now they have it bringing in the candle trap for mono white.
And what is
basic
candle trap?
Defender. A creature's defender can prevent all countermeasure damage that would be dealt to by enchanted creature, which you're not worried about too much. Is more of the 2 and a white exile it. Only if you have Coven.
Right. And what is Coven, Kilkai Canada?
If you have 3 creatures with different powers.
Wow.
With different powers. So if you have a 1, a 2, and a 3, you're off the races. But if you have two 2s and a 3 power creature, that doesn't count.
Right.
It's one of those build around.
Yeah. So I mean, I like the opener for both Jund. Yeah, that was Ooh, I like this. This is really good. What's he send back?
You would probably send back. The bird.
I would Intrepid for
Send
me.
back the bird. You have the Spellbinder or the Cathar? Yeah.
Oh wow.
You want information?
I guess so. Yeah. I mean,
And it's a flyer too. All right, so you have an aspirant.
you have 2
Another
aspirants.
aspirant.
That's awesome. That is a great way to go. Very
so
tall.
you get to attack on with 3 power or 4 power. If
Whatever
feel
you
risky.
choose. Yeah. Yeah.
We have a Maga.
This is awesome.
I think you Spellbinder here. Make the aspirant grow.
What do you hit though?
though?
He's got 2 power wood kills and
Shadow Swell Smashing,
yeah.
which won't. I would almost get rid of the gold. Yeah. You know that something's going to say bye-bye to this world.
This is a great way to attack through here.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just
It's really
for
smart.
3. Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna try and force through an attack, making a treasure. Shadow Skull Smashing, even though it's been taxed, it can still be played as a land on the next turn, can it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You just play as the word as a. So you could portable hold the Maga.
I would totally do that. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah, you can portable hold the Maga and actually play the other aspirant, make the Spellbinder a 4/2 and tack in, and hope that. Well, they're gonna have the smashing the next turn.
That's what I was saying, right? Like, so with playing the smashing as a land, they can now play Goldspan Dragon no matter what.
Yeah.
And that right there, it could be game. I can't see them playing Chariot here. I think it's a mistake, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're playing Chariot.
Yeah, they have a couple of blockers.
I think that's such a mistake.
Yeah, if Mono White actually drew a land there, then they would have had aspirant. They would have had adversary pay the tax, pump everybody up. But now you could pump like so, attack in for 7.
Does the chariot have reach?
No.
Why not pump the flyer?
So they could crew it or the double block here.
Yeah, because if it gets double blocked, it wants to trade off with both of those tokens.
Yes, so that chariot cannot be. But if they hit the fifth land, then it's going to be Goldspan Dragon.
No 5th land.
But a Ranger's class will help that cause.
Yeah.
I'd say let this go. You go to 14.
That power word kill in his hand is going to be devastating.
Yes. And knowing that they have the power word kill, this would be the fire it off now.
Yeah. What do you kill though? Oh, he's going for the other Spellbinder?
Yeah. But then you either get rid of the Goldspan Dragon or 2 mystery. Oh. Hi, friend.
Yeah.
So if they hit a 5th land,
that's what
they're
I'm
off to the
saying
races.
though. If they had played Goldspan Dragon instead of Chariot, I strongly believe they would be ahead in this game. I
Yes.
think, I mean, like, I'm not going to predict the outcome, but in my opinion, at this point, and like he could still be doing all of this with more mana from the Goldspan Dragon.
I would probably put a counter on the Spellbinder.
I think he has to, right?
Yes. There's no real good attacks. You hope they don't rip a land.
Did you
If they
see
rip
that?
a land,
He switched, so now he's the defender.
yes. But now you have a Predator. I think that was probably a mistake. Could you tap the Predator, use its ability to get a +1/+1 counter?
You can.
But I think you get rid of the Chariot.
I think he's just trying to go as wide as possible at this point.
Yeah. But now you have an adversary that you can pay one. Pay the tax one time. Put a counter on, say... it's hard to say.
It is, because with the flyer there, the Predator making itself indestructible, it can block for days.
Yes. Now you can just say go. Because now you have to figure out a way to get rid of this. You have to at least draw your one either Cradle Trap or your 2 copies of Borrowed Time if they brought it in. And it gets double counters. It gets a counter from the Ranger class and a counter from the Predator to now make it a 5/5 indestructible flying Predator. All right. So your adversary, pump the team again, auto pay. Now your stuff is just growing taller. Do you just say go? I think that's what it is. You just have to say go.
I think you have to.
This Predator is now going to be a 7/7 next turn.
So
and
crazy.
indestructible.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's just more of... They have to put the pedal to the metal somehow.
And the fact that this guy has not gotten a fifth land, he's got 3 Goldspan Dragons in his hand. Like, it just blows my mind.
There's the land. Goldspan Dragon coming in hot.
Yeah, I had half of the bruschetta one. Sorry, I was really hungry.
Wait, were you making lunch?
Well, we usually buy lunch.
Ah, jealous.
Yeah, I know.
You know what?
Just talking to
So
Joe.
now, here's the question. So you just have a 1/1, now it's a 2/2. You put a counter on, say, make this flyer a 7/5. I guess you just
See,
say
it's
go.
such a
You're
bad
at 5.
attack.
Now you have Goldspan. Now you can play another Goldspan Dragon. And I think John's going to do it. Unless there's a way around it that Mono White can get around this nonsense.
Well, what I'm wondering is if he had animated Faceless Haven, right? So there would have been 4 creatures to block 4 of the mono white creatures, which means one of the 2/2s would have made it through.
Yes.
So he would be down to 2, but then he wouldn't have a board left.
But now they have 4 creatures. They can attack in for... Actually, if they line up their blocks the right or wrong way, they can attack in. One creature is going to get in.
Right. But you're only going to get in for 2 damage.
Or, 2 damage or 3 damage.
Either way, it's not going to end the game.
No. But they have 3 flyers. which that's 9 power right there. You get attack in for 15. That's actually going to be straight up lethal. And John's going to take care of it.
Wow, so Mono White wins game 1, and then Jen comes back game 2 and 3.
Yep.
Wow. So, but even if he attacks on the next turn, like Jen's not going to win on the next turn.
No, if they have the right attacks, they can attack him for 15. Ranger's Class is going to trigger. You put it on the 4/4 Goldspan Dragon.
Yeah.
What was that?
I was just testing the volume. I wanted to make sure everything was going through. Everything was on properly. Mono White is in such a tough spot.
Yep. I think this game is over, so all I have to do now is just attack, put the trigger on the Ranger Class on the Goldspan Dragon.
There is 3 Goldspan Dragons. Holy Batman.
Or you just turn them sideways and say, let the arena math take care of the rest.
John, this is awesome. Remember what I said? I said there's 4 decks that are in the top tier 1 decks, and then if you can play the right off meta deck and get the right matches, you could end up being in the top 4.
Yep. And this would do it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then just here's the games. Bang, boom, boom, boom. Like to block with your face. And that's it.